Faults. So, what we mean by this is driving faults, or what you consider to be a fault.
And quite a lot of people focus in on this for the driving test, don't they? This is something
Yeah.
that lots of people want to know about. Would this be a fault in my driving test? And what sort of fault would it be? Would I fail my driving test because of that fault?
And what then happens is we become so focused on our faults that we forget to drive because the focus is changed to the faults and not making those faults. So instead of just driving, what we do is we start to think of, would that have been a fault? Would this have been a fault? That instead of, well, that was nice. Yeah, I did that. Okay. I checked around. Everyone knew what I was doing and I just did it. So our driving focus becomes challenged when we start thinking about driving faults. This could also help or hinder you in the way that you start to feel about driving because you become more nervous about the way your driving is. If I do this in my driving, oh, I'm going to fail. So when you start to have those thoughts of I'm going to fail, what happens is you get an increase in nerves or anxiety, or even that stress build-up for something that's going to happen in the future. It's not even there yet, but your knowledge and understanding is being questioned with, is this a fault? Is that a fault? Am I going to fail? This is where the problem exists and causes those feelings inside you.
It can create a bit of a snowball effect. So while you're driving, there's an error, there's a mistake, there's a fault. And then if your attention becomes so focused on that fault, you're not paying attention to your driving, which can then lead to more mistakes, more faults. And so you have this resulting snowball effect. So if a fault happens, notice it and move on and return your attention and your focus back to your driving and the here and now.
Because you can't go back and change what's happened there, but you can change what's going to happen in the future.